in a conventional school, I observe children come to school early in the morning, looking tired, and going back home more exhausted. I saw them struggle academically. They struggle to perform, to please parents, to please teachers, to pass exams. My children were not left out of this ordeal. This led me to explore other methods of educating them without stressing them with long hours of schoolwork. So I decided to homeschool. Homeschool, as the name implies, is simply teaching children at home without sending them to a conventional school. Homeschooling tends to remove the challenges conventionally schooled children tend to experience. I settled for homeschooling because it gave me time to know my children better. I could imbibe character traits in them, like obedience, polite character, personal responsibility, and more. There's consistency in learning, which is not there in a conventional school. We had flexible hours. They didn't need to stay in school. They didn't need to stay in classes for a very long time. And the teacher-to-student ratio that is always a problem in the conventional school is taken care of, as homeschooling is done on a one-on-one basis. So I'm able to teach my children based on their abilities. I get to teach all subjects from kingdom perspective, based on my belief as a child of God, and making it easy to pass my faith to the next generation. There's this big question that always comes with homeschooling: socialization. How do homeschooled children socialize with other children? How do I deal with this? In homeschooling, there's always a place for research and development. There are different techniques, different socialization techniques developed based on the child's abilities and interests. Personally, Junior Tech Africa did it for me, as I have a son that is technology savvy. They belong to a children community known as Young Femme Assembly, where they get to interact with other children, and I make them available for every event as often as possible. Homeschooling, it's easy. You just have to be interested. Think of tomorrow. Where do I want these children to be tomorrow? And you get it right. As awe-inspiring as homeschooling may sound, almost every educated parent can homeschool, because it's not one size fits all. It's dependent on the child involved. Hence the need for research and development. Ever wondered why in our society today there's so much disrespect? There's lack of honor. Nobody has taught them. We are very interested in taking them to school, dumping them there, basically because that is the way I see it. Because you just see parents bring children to school, keep them there, and even when it's closing hours, sometimes you need to start calling them to come and pick their children. So much creativity and innovation has been buried under long school hours in Nigeria. Homeschooling has been a very educating experience for me. It has been a learning experience, because I've got to understand that our children need more of our time. They need more of our presence than we actually give them. They want to know more. They want to explore. But we are too busy with our work, with our vision, to bother about their own. So by the time they grow up actually confused. Ever wondered why children finish secondary school Some of them can't even read. They finish secondary school, they don't know which course to study. They fill JAMB form today, geology. Next year, law. And you begin to wonder, what's the connection? There has been no direction. But with homeschooling, you get to know these children better. You understand them. You can tell a child of 7, you can tell his interest and where he's going to be tomorrow if you pay attention. And I think if you are interested in homeschooling, it does not make you, like somebody said, your life comes to a standstill. It does not bring your life to a standstill. It actually gives you flexible hours. Because for me, by 12 in the morning, my children are school. They are through with schoolwork. And from 12 till evening, I have time for a lot of things. I get to design children's clothes. I get to make hair clips for sale. I make my children's hair myself. And I'm learning more. I go back for training after school hours. I can go with my children sometimes if I want to, reward them for being disciplined that day. I take them out to where I'm training, and they learn a lot. It does not stop you from being who you want to be. It just gives you the opportunity of being who you want to be and making the children be who they want to be. Thank you.